Qatar has said it wants to pull out from OPEC. But why does this matter? In 1960, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, and Venezuela came together to form OPEC, Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. OPEC ensures a regular oil supply in the world and also coordinates policies to keep oil prices stable. But the group was formed to give its founding countries a level playing field against Seven Sisters, a collective name for 7 international oil and gas companies that dominated the energy scene back in the time. Well, those companies were forerunners for BP, Shell, ExxonMobil, and Chevron. OPEC then expanded to include the UAE, Libya, Algeria, Angola, Ecuador, Qatar, Nigeria, Gabon, Equatorial Guinea, and the Republic of the Congo. OPEC now accounts for just 1/3 of the world's 99 million barrels per day in oil production. In recent months, President Trump has pressured OPEC to drive prices lower. And under pressure, Saudi Arabia and its allies boosted production since May in order to moderate prices that recovered after 3 years of decline. OPEC is now meeting in Vienna on December 6 to discuss potential cuts in production and chalk out ways to stabilize the falling oil prices. Qatar is one of the oldest members to have joined OPEC, but will be the first Arab state to leave it. But is this move only about Qatar's oil production capacity, or is it more to do with politics?
Basically, it has nothing to do with the blockade. We don't have great potential. We're very realistic about what our potential is. Our potential is gas.
Among the OPEC's 15 members, Qatar makes up less than 2% of the group's production and pumps only about 600,000 barrels per day, compared to the UAE's 3 million barrels per day and Saudi Arabia's 11 million barrels per day. But Qatar is the world's largest liquefied natural gas supplier and says it has no use of OPEC, where it is a minnow.
I think Qatar has been under great pressure from some of its neighbours in the Gulf for some time now, so it is slightly surprising that it's pulling out and then claiming it's not a political issue. It strikes me it can only be that.
But a former Prime Minister and member of the Qatar ruling family had this to say on Twitter. So, will Qatar's OPEC pullout further hurt the Gulf unity? We'll find out at the upcoming Gulf Cooperation Council Summit later this month.